Hello and welcome back to another episode of Saving Scunthorpe. We are back for the new championship season. We've had a very strong start until our most recent game, and we have made a decent amount of signings. So first things first, of course, if you are enjoying the content on the channel, please do leave a like down below. Comment what you think we can achieve this season once you've seen our new signings. Subscribe if you're enjoying the content. TW9 content will be coming as soon as a mod is completed, ready for modern day. I'm waiting for an updated one rather than converting, just so that it's all in the best possible condition rather than having some stuff converted over. So that will be coming soon. Let me know down below as well whether you'd like to see WWE or AEW booking, because I've currently planned for WWE, but if you're interested in seeing me book AEW instead, let me know down below. And the big news of the summer is if we go into the landmarks, it's actually an off-the-pitch change. New chairperson Paul Barry has taken over. It is a promotion from within, and he has not invested any money into the club. However, we do have a new owner. Hopefully, investment will come, particularly if we continue to perform the way that we have so far. Transfers, we'll have a quick look through our outgoings and incomings. So outgoing, we had Connor Smith left for Chesterfield for about 23,000. Pat Curry, unfortunately, he was too unhappy. He has left to Fulham for 6.75 million, rising up to 11.25. I will check what the clauses are on that soon. And then our other main sales, James Bree left to Lincoln for 125,000. Not bad for a 34-year-old. And Mike Butler left to Derby County for 10.5 million. I wanted to keep him, but for that price it was a no-brainer, and it has helped us with a number of changes in the team. So we start off with Fraser Sharp has come in from Hibernian, coming in as a striker for us. 6'4", so he's a great option to have off the bench, particularly on a free. Clancy Bittenver from Watford, 140,000, coming in as a right back. We made quite a few changes at right back, so we needed to bring in a couple. There's another one or two that we have brought in. Then we have a couple of youngsters that we've brought in that aren't quite ready yet. Cabella from Fulham has come in as a right winger. We're training him to play right midfield. We've got Philip Deborah from Wolves, who's a striker. And then we've got Jack Farrell from Manchester United, who's kind of play anywhere across the front three positions. Well, front four, I suppose, because he can play in the number 10 as well. Some of these may not end up making it for us, but hopefully we can sell them for a little bit of profit anyway. And then on to our incomings. And then into the next set, we've brought in Etienne Tipple on a free transfer. He was actually at Brighton previously. I believe I tried to get him on loan previously, but he went to Sheffield United instead. And he's come in. He looks a fantastic option for us on that left-hand side. Already our best left winger, and potential to grow a little further. Only 23, so hopefully he can help us push on quite a bit. We did sign Johnson from Lille on a permanent transfer, 1.5 million, potentially rising up to 1.7, just because of giving us a bit more depth up front, and he did have a good season for us last year, so wanted to bring him in. Then we've got Jerry Julian, who's come in from Aberdeen. This one was for 5.5 million. So we are starting to splash the cash a little bit. But because we had the 10.5 million and the 6 million come in for Curry, we kind of had the ability to splash the cash a little bit more. Julian's come in as a centre-back. He looks absolutely phenomenal. And hopefully, similar thing. He's only 24. He can continue to grow. Then we've got Sam Brinkhurst coming in from Reading for £4 million. He's a right winger who's replacing Pat Curry. So obviously 4 million, he's coming for a cheaper fee and looks every bit as good as Pat Curry. Maybe not as good as Pat Curry's potential could have been, but that's one of them. We didn't have a lot of choice in that scenario. We've then brought in Brian Ruto, who's come in as another right back option. I believe he came from Chelsea. They released him. A lot of potential on this guy. So although he's not starting too much at the moment, I definitely foresee him being somebody who plays a key part in our future. Next up, we have Anthony Rice. That's going to get very confusing to say throughout the season. He's come in on loan from Fulham. Left back, I believe we've got an option to buy, but I'm not 100% sure. But again, lots of potential. Looks good already. And left back was somewhere we did need to sort out a little bit. We then have Leif Davis coming in from Coventry. Another left back, bit more experience, he's 32. But we did want that experienced option and also a permanent option if Wright Rice doesn't work out. I can feel how difficult Wright Rice is going to be to say in the middle of the game. And then finally we brought in on loan Darren Jones from Manchester United, a centre midfielder who just gives us a bit of option alongside Mark Munns and looks very good. We can't complain at getting somebody in on loan who's as good as he is, and hopefully he will show us that throughout the season. Just quickly with Pat Curry, so we will be owed 2.3 million when he makes another 20 league appearances for Fulham. If he makes an international appearance, they will also owe us a further 2.3 million. And most importantly, if they sell him on for profit, we will get 50% of that profit. And looking at him, he's already worth 24 to 28 million. So I can see him going on further than where he is at the moment. In the league, we've had a very strong start. We find ourselves in second place so far, 4 games in. We started the season with a 3-2 win against Bristol. Bit of revenge for what they did to us at the end of last season with that 2-1 win they had. We went 1-0 up. They clawed it back to 1-1. It went 2-1 to us. They clawed it back to 2-2. And then Ross Hatton fired in at the end to give us the win. We then had a 3-1 win against Oxford in the EFL Cup. We had a 2-1 win against Huddersfield. A 2-0 win against Stoke, and then away to Sheffield United we got battered 3-0, which was a bit out of nowhere. But I'm going down the route of let's not panic, because we have been doing well up until that game. We've got Middlesbrough today. We probably will just play this one game because of the length of the video already. But if we can pick up another win here, they're currently third. There's the potential of opening a bit of an early gap behind us, although we would need a lot of results to go in our favour. We are predicted to finish 20th. So it'll be interesting to see if we can outperform that expectation. Izagirre and Brinkhurst are our key players at the moment. I'd find it hard to argue too much otherwise, except maybe Tipple should be there. But hopefully we can pick up a win against Middlesbrough and try and continue to push ourselves into the automatic and playoff battle as the season progresses. And to try and get us back on the winning track, our team against Middlesbrough is Izagirre, Falker, Julian, Nallo and Flynn as the sort of back four, Batista and Jones as the holding midfielders, Vuoren on the right, Perkins and Chambers in the number 10 and left wing, and then Munro up front. As you can see, we have gone with a bit more of an asymmetric formation, as was suggested in the comments by Just My Fish, so thank you very much for the suggestion, because as you can see, it's going pretty well. Perkins with a corner kick sends it in, Julian heads it, hits the bar, and somehow it's not fallen for us. It's cleared away from Jones, Flynn collects it. Can we get a ball back into the box? We can, it's towards the far post, Vuoren's there, and we've got a penalty. Pellegrino handles the ball, which means it's going to be Flynn stepping up to put us 1-0 up against Middlesbrough. Feeney on the ball for Middlesbrough plays it back to Henderson, and he's going to hold it there, sends it forward towards Perkins, who should have won that header, but he didn't, unfortunately. Matamala finds Braybrook, and then Pellegrino to Rodriguez. Finds Enciso down the wing, but Batista stepped in and nicked the ball there. Chance to quickly progress this forward. He takes too long with it, gives it away to Rodriguez, who plays the ball down the wing to Iredale. Matamala across to Enciso gets into the 6-yard box, and Izagirre forced into a save, sending it over the bar. That was poor from Batista. We were in a great chance to break away down that left-hand side, and he just took too long with it. Braybrook with the corner, and Feeney equalises for Middlesbrough. Flynn on the ball for Scunthorpe at the left-hand side, finds Chambers, and he's going to try and attack down that left-hand side. Knocks it back inside to Flynn, who's forced wide, but he gets it back to Chambers on the edge of the box to Falker, who puts it in the top corner, gets us back in the lead, 2-1. Highlight straight from the kickoff though, Braybrook plays it back to Morgan. Jones nicks it, and Nallo collects it at centre back for ourselves. Plays it out to Flynn on the left, forward to Chambers, back to Jones, who's looking to switch it, sends it backwards to Nallo, and then across to Julian, out to Forker on the right hand side. He cuts back, plays it back to Julian. We're taking our time with this. Just while we've got a chance, can we just talk about how nice this St Albans shirt is? Absolutely phenomenal. Forker playing the ball through the middle, finds Munro, out to Chambers, who's got space to run into. One-on-one with the keeper, puts it through the keeper's legs. 3-1. What a goal. Forker with a throw-in on the right-hand side, plays it back to Julian, and then to Jones, who sends it straight over the top, finds Chambers in the box, knocks it back to Flynn, across the box to Vuranen. What a chance, but he sends it wide. Braybrook with a corner kick for Middlesbrough towards the far post, and it's headed over the bar by Laskowski. So we're going at the break with a 3-1 lead, and you've got to say we've created the better chances by far as well. So a deserved 3-1 lead, I would say. But let's be positive. Tell them that we can keep this up. Flynn with the throw-in on the left-hand side, short to Jones and then back to Flynn. Chambers on the edge, cuts inside, gets a shot off, and Henderson forced into a save. We do have a corner kick to come from this. It's going to be Perkins sending it in. He goes towards the near post. Julian was there. Feeney heads it away, out for another corner though, so the pressure remains for Middlesbrough. We have got Julian on a yellow card, which is in the back of my mind. Jones is going to send the corner short to Perkins, and he goes back to Flynn. That was pointless. And as I've just mentioned, Julian being on a yellow card was on the back of mine, so we're going to bring him off for Doy at the back. And we'll also bring Tipple on for Chambers, just to keep them rotating. I'm going to make another change now with Batista coming off for Munns, just because Batista's starting to look a little bit tired. Henderson clears the ball long upfield, but Doy wins the header. It's coming back at us though, and Smith plays it to Erdale, who gets past his man into the box. Izagirre makes an important save and keeps us with a 2-goal lead. However, corner kick, Braybrook is going to send it in. They have been dangerous from these already in this game. Sends it towards the far post, but Izagirre comes out and claims that one straight out the air. And with just a few minutes to go, we're going to bring Hatton on for Munro up front and Rawson on for Perkins in the number 10. Lewick sending the ball down the wing, but Doy intercepts it nice and easily. Plays it back to Izagirre, who goes long upfield. It's gone all the way over the top to find Rawson behind. Plays it back to Hatton, who curls one just wide of the post. Izagirre with a goal kick here. We're into injury time, but we've got 5 minutes of it to go. Izagirre sending it long towards Hatton, who can't win the header. And Smith plays the ball to Erdale down the right-hand side, and Izagirre forced into another good save. Let's tell them to focus because we don't want to mess anything up in these final few minutes. Corner kick comes in, Hatton heads it away, and Cisco's going to go and collect it. And Tipple puts a bit of pressure on, but he gets it to Rye. Cross comes in towards the far post, Forker heads it away, and it's away for another corner. Thankfully, that corner wasn't a highlight, and we have won 3-1 against Middlesbrough. A fantastic victory for us there. And I believe a victory that sends us top of the league. We're very happy with that. So we leave the episode top of the league after a fantastic win against Middlesbrough. Hopefully, we can continue this momentum. We have got Hull in the EFL Cup in the next game. They're currently 19th in the Championship. So hopefully we can get a little bit of a cup run going as well. But we will come back probably in a couple of months' time. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like down below. I promise I will try and make videos more frequently. I've just come back off a holiday, so videos have been a bit mixed. Subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and thank you very much for watching.